I am checking all about your communication situation right now, and what you can see over here is simply amazing. I was just starting the reading and something occurred, so I had to restart it again, and I got the same card. So, it's not a time pass, it's actually we are connected with our angels and they are answering us. I got the same card, this one, listen to your intuition. And trust is another card that I got when I checked for the advice about this communication. We are only focusing on communication, very clear and very specific question. More clear and more specific questions we ask, we always get the more clear answers. All right, so you have to be trusting on this that it is coming to you. And I will tell you an exercise about your intuition and checking it from within. When are you getting this communication? You will get to know everything from your own meditation over here. So I'll tell you at the end of this video. Right? Stay tuned with me. And what's happening right now is this is a situation of your mind right now. You see this is happening, that is happening, I did this, I did that, then what is this happening, why this isn't here, this card is again showing you're expecting these results, you know and you're thinking about all these things that occurred with you and your person in the past, how you have clarified with them, how you're doing worships and meditations and prayer, and you're checking upon their results. I think I should get it by this time. I have really done it since long. Why it isn't here? The point is, you have tremendously strong communication. Now, just listen to me. Probably you'll get much of the answers over here only. Your specific person, your man, is actually opposite of you. Can you see this? I'm telling you the nature, the innate nature of an individual. So, they cannot every time speak clearly. And why? Because they have certain issue with their emotions, like they cannot open up very easily, and you're very opposite of that. You're very clear, you're very confident, and you always do the clear communication, just yes or no, this is a situation, what to do. So you have extremely great analytical skills. uh, See, I got the phone call when I'm doing the communication reading. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, done with it. So, when you're thinking like, all right, so many things we have gone through, we have done together, I'm doing these things, these prayer, these things, then why this communication is not here? You're thinking about this communication, this setback, the starting this communication and the separate, this celebration, because the communication is the key. This communication is breakthrough. It's starting your new life, new chapter in your life, starting the celebrations, ending your old stage. So this communication basically means a lot for you. And you think it's very easy because we have already done so many things. I have done so many things. Everything is now crystal clear. So the communication should come. But only point over here we really need to focus on right now is, see, your specific person's nature is opposite of yours. Like they cannot communicate so much because they just love soaking themselves in these feelings and then just keep feeling all these things. They're not outspoken very much. That is one thing. And second thing is, when they have a lot of emotions, they cannot easily open up. That's the nature of your person. So in any situation, when there's a good news, you will react in a different way and they will react in a different way. So that is the thing. So if I totally understand and I agree with you, it's a very positive thing, it's amazing thing. You have been waiting since long, suffering since long, must come. Yeah. So point is very important positive aspect in this situation. You still retain all the powers spiritually, mentally, emotionally, personality wise, the charisma that you have, everything. So you can get the breakthrough of this. I'll tell you how. Okay, let's check the other cards. So this is how your specific person is in general, and because of whatever situation that is occurred with you, they are also, they think like you might be thinking all these things. You're not thinking because you're very clear, you're very happy, and you are just like, wow, this happened, now what's next? So the communication celebration is indeed here. It's also like connection with guides. They are being guided to communicate with you to have this celebration. It's also like a rebirth, total rebirth of the situation. Everything will change exactly opposite of what it is, like absolutely no contact to calling you 3 to 4 times in the morning itself, like small calls saying good morning, saying have you had your breakfast, and etc etc etc. So things will change in a good favor, and the communication that's going to come. See, we have page of swords, so that's the reason I'm clearly telling you this is a communication energy. The communication is going to come, and that communication will be very clear. That communication won't be like hanging and beating around the bush. It will bring you the celebration that you want. It will also ask you to meet your specific person, and go out, eat some street food, have some fun together, celebrate your wedding and everything. That's all. The communication is going to be very clear. It will come, and it is almost here because we are sensing it energetically. Only thing is we have two kings, and both the kings are in the reversed position. So king represents the masculine energy, and I totally see your person's analytical abilities versus the emotional imbalance, especially because of the situations they have gone through and went through. They're not able to communicate. See, this is the second call I'm receiving while I am in the reading. Isn't it so amazing? So I'm telling you, communication is in the air, and um, it is also one more aspect. I'm telling you, more you communicate, more you because you are leader, you're kind of a queen, administrator, you do everything correct, no doubt all about it, 100%. But it's like, when you are leading the entire story, your man then sits back, and your man is very much at ease, all right, she's taking care of everything, then I don't have to lead, because leading anything is not a joke. We say leadership qualities or the leadership skills, so you have these leadership skills. Man has to be courageous, confident, clear, decision taking abilities, bravery to lead forward in adverse situations, think very amazingly to get the breakthrough out of any situation, extremely strong mindset so that nothing will affect on you, the one who's leading. So you have all these qualities, and your specific person basically is opposite of you. He do not have these qualities. He is the one who loves enjoying and bathing themselves in the emotions, and not able to sort out their emotions and bring them very clearly into the words. And if you want to correct or check or cross check what I'm saying, just go back in time when you both were connected, when you both were having lovely communication. Just see, was your person able to communicate with you very clearly? Like, it's so true in my case, because my man wasn't. I mean, they don't tell that they want certain things. Like for example, when my man used to be hungry, and we were out, and he would say, I'm working whole day, and I'm so tired, and I haven't even had a lunch. I was so busy, but you called me, so I'm here. But they won't say very clearly, all right, here's the food and I'm hungry, so let's eat. And I would say, all right, don't talk anything, I'm really hungry, or I really love the street food, so let's go and have amazing food, and then we can chat together. This is the difference. And the reading is clearly telling us that there are no negative cards in this. Absolutely. All right. And now I'm telling you two things. Okay. Very quickly, we will do these two things. How you can do it. Because we have the magician card and we have this. Listen to your intuition. So it's only you who can get this communication to you. And how you're going to get is, point number one, you're going to be very clear in the communication. All right, don't send them lots of mails or the messages, like they won't get the clarity out of it. They are not very sharp or very intellectual, or they are not the one who will run with the speed like you. That is the thing. And whatever you will write, you will communicate with whatever communication you have, communicating with each other in terms of talking to each other or whatever. Talk or write in very precise words, and you continue your communication from your side. Okay, do not have any harsh feelings, do not hold it back or anything. And second thing is, you have the very powerful, I would just take these cards over here, I want to focus on them. See, you have these very powerful qualities as well, the controlled mind and setting your goals and everything. So with whatever knowledge you have, all right, meditate. If you don't know anything, that is rather fantastic. That helps you to surrender yourself to God. And that's the moment when your God comes into the picture. Alright? So just open up the photo of your beloved God. Any God would do. Alright? And just sit in front of God. Have a pen and paper with you. Keep it handy, not the digital paper. And what we're going to do is just sit in front of God, talk to God like you talk to me or any other your friend, and let's see what thoughts come to you, what things come to you, whatever things you will feel like doing something, note everything down. And whatever things you feel like doing this action, telling your specific person certain message or whatever, then act on it. You can also be clear and specifically ask your God, like, dear God, please tell me, when can I expect this communication? Dear God, please tell me what is the date of our wedding? Whatever is your question. And you just sit calm. And you consciously don't think of any other person or question or to dos or your pet animals or birds, anything. And then see what comes to you. And stabilize your mind. Don't have any thoughts and just connect with God. And if in case you want to think about anything, now this is second method I'm telling you. Just think about the communication with your specific person. Think about how they used to communicate in the past. You might get some clues, you know. How they used to communicate in the past, what all words they used to say, how they used to hint you for the communication, for meeting, anything and everything. And you can also keep the photo of your specific person open, and photo of your God open, so you are connected with both of them, and you will definitely get lots of things from within. In everything that comes through the meditation. All right, so just sit with your God and you will definitely get to know a lot of things. And if you can't get anything, that's still okay. When you're just sitting in front of God with a pen and paper, it can come anytime. So keep watching over your thoughts, keep watching over what things are happening in your life, which people are turning on. Like when I started this communication video, I just got 2 calls. So the communication energy is here. Our job is consciously make sure that we don't want any random communication from a random person. We want the communication from our specific person, and that too giving us the specific news about the wedding confirmation or the proposal, whatever you want. They proposed you romantically, whatever it is. So you tell everything that you want very clearly to your God, and you sit with God and then see what things happen. All right. So if you need any of my detailed consultation, my details will be below in the description box. You can check our official website, and it's also linked on our channel page. Thank you so much for everybody who all are donating, and donations are welcome. And yeah, you can also follow me on Instagram and do subscribe. Please do subscribe me on the YouTube. It really means a lot more for me when you people subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye. So very importantly, you need to remember at the end of this video about the communication is you have to be very powerful, and who is getting it? It's you. You do not wait for this communication to come. All right, you keep doing your things to get this communication, and don't say like it's not here, it's not here. It will come because we are seeing it in the spiritual energies. It's here. All right, so more you think negative, you are actually going to repel it. I mean, if your person is about to call you today and you just send by mistake a message, I'm just irritated, why the hell you are not calling me or something, your person will feel, oh my God, still she's angry. Better not to talk to her today, I'll talk to her tomorrow. In that way, you're actually delaying this communication. So don't do that. Okay. So, yeah, I hope it really helps, and see you soon in the next one. Till then, bye bye.